What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Piggy Spiders here, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. When we left off, we have our own gauntlet runner. Look at this bad boy.
Well, it's not ours, but
I mean, it's close enough. Exactly, and he's
crazy man.
He's one of us, so it's ours. And looks like Stroll wants to hang out and help give us some imagination. Imagination. Hey, are you looking for something to do?
Are you feeling better, buddy?
My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while?
Okay.
By recalling the past and planning for the future with Stroll, maybe home my imagination.
Planning for the future?
Do you want to plan our wedding? All right. What did you say? So next up is Martira. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past.
Speaking of
which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends?
They had no allies.
I would say that power isn't everything.
what's that about?
Power isn't everything.
Oh, I see.
I see. As kings, they have to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps that's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. By the way, I'm keeping distracted because I see the cube on the table and I'm like, Catherine?
Oh my god.
Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there.
Yeah, you found a merchant one.
I felt my imagination grow as Stroll and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
All right.
Ah, look at us go. So imaginative.
I said this off camera, but I ship these two so hard.
As they just, the things they say, it's just easy to do.
For real.
Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more. I can't sleep without you beside me. Okay. We got that there. Stroll and I talked for a while. And walked across the deck of the ship. Walk and talk.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
And I guess I'll have another day to ourselves aboard this shippy ship.
I guess you could call it a ship.
Good morning.
Ship enough.
Oh.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. Top of the morning to you, ladies.
No.
I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceed your expectations, eh?
True.
They're better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are.
Oh yeah.
But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl? If a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you, regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast. But, just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest?
Don't tell me what to do. I'm an expert. It's my ship.
There's the music.
But you want to take the captain's quarters and steer the ship yourself?
I don't know if I could be able to control.
2 days.
How you doing, Stroll?
Okay.
You still?
Ooh, what do theirs do? Looks like, but spent time, did weapon maintenance, discussed battle strategies, read from the bookshelf, did laundry, cleaned the runner.
Huh.
Interesting.
Courage?
Because it seems like you can spend time with them and that would help give you courage or
We're behind on
wisdom, which,
courage.
yeah. Courage seems to be very specifically based off of taking down large beasts of some kind. But I would like to hone my courage with you, my main dude. What do most people do? Did weapon maintenance, discuss battle strategies. I think a lot of people are just focused on like strength and HP and whatnot. But
Yeah.
let's have a good time. Because I do some maintenance on my weapons. If you want some
weapon
time, why not
maintenance,
join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Maintaining a weapon may help me improve my focus during a fight and hone my courage.
Do you want to hone your weapons with Stroll?
Cha-cha, dude.
Well, then.
Now let's have a look at your blade then.
Got a moment?
I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. By the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others.
No.
That's why One day, I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. And not just mine, all of the ruined hometowns.
Hey,
How about you? I shared my plans, here yours. What do you do when the fight's over?
I'd like to help you.
I'd like to help. I'd like to help you with rebuilding.
Aw,
are
see,
you
he
ser-
loved that.
Are you serious? I'm a bit relieved to hear, tell you the truth. I wanted the same thing.
These two, I swear to God.
Oh my god. I've got to get stronger. Even if a village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to a spineless army and incompetent generals. No offense if you take charge. No offense. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people. Just like the Whis. We'll fight for change.
look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. Seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain. Truly. You've resolved to stand on in the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey,
I envy you sometimes, you know. To act with such conviction. How does one become so bold? I just do it.
No.
I do what I must.
yeah,
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm only doing what needs to be done, one step at a time.
right.
Easier said than done. Get so fixated on the past I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward. That's what I envy about you. All this to say, I have faith in you. You have more battles ahead, I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who it'll end up being after all of this.
All right.
Anyway, the sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up. Came from weapon to fortify my will to fight with increase my courage.
Let's go.
I'm so courageous.
Nice.
Oh, I'm spirited.
Courage.
Yes. 'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Oh, their passions are inflamed, all right. All right. So it's time with Stroll honing our weapons. I also forgot to go check like the pantry and stuff to get our
the peaceful music. Oh.
break time comes. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Oh.
Yes.
Huh?
You were gonna say something
I
before I
was just saying
interrupted
the
you?
nice peaceful music in the background during all
Yeah.
that too.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy.
Oh.
A resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage.
I hope not. Monster tree?
Snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree, the gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Whoa!
Whoa.
It's huge.
Fucking massive.
It's really pretty though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh wow, it's so pretty.
It's not just the leaves. The whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead.
How exactly would a tree foretell the future? How does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert?
I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here.
Your hypothesis is correct. That would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery.
Oh my god.
Nurse pulled a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey,
Of course.
Wow, Nurse, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake.
Oh, wasn't it for
Wasn't it for research?
Yeah.
I thought you needed this for research. All of the information I need has been etched into my very mind. I can make do with that sketch itself.
Very mine. Because the italicized.
Oh man, I received Neris's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and can accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there. Hey, why don't we give that to Maria?
I thought the same thing.
I bet she'd love to see something from our journey, so then we can tell her a story about this place.
Next time we're in Grand Trad, I should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
Huh, a magical organism in the form of a tree. Say on? Fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica's the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight in my own research into flight.
Huh? What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
She's just like, can you stop fucking staring at me? Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends.
The end of the world!
God,
We'll take a
no.
brief detour, but I feel like seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take some free wisdom out the wazoo.
Sweet.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner.
Boy, we're
If only
lucky.
we had one. Oh, wait.
The Gauntlet Runner spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta remember to. And thankfully, there's still the same day. I gotta remember to explore around in Rockden Camp
Yeah.
and get all the. Hopefully, it lets me go inside, but we'll be in Martyr the day after tomorrow.
Wonder what kind of place Martira is.
I don't know, but number one, I'm gonna catch the fly. Illuma Bee. I'm gonna go back downstairs to the strategy room because I need to. Did any of these work yet? The toilet? Should I use the toilet? Use the toilet.
Oh.
I've got it. I feel like getting something new.
Luck
Hey,
increase.
my luck increased. Let's go.
Nice.
What about the washroom? Doesn't work right now. If I can get fixed. The pantry, because it tends to give me supplies.
Oh.
All right. Bidoof meat and red grass. All right.
Stop calling it that.
All right. And I think that's all the bonus stuff here. That's just to get a random stat. Let me go
Yeah.
up to the deck, spend time with people, get the events that I can only get from my
On-
best friends.
Yeah.
And we'll see, try and mix it up a little bit, potentially based off of what they're doing.
I mean, we could just talk to him normally.
We
And
can.
then-
He's just going to have something simple to say.
Yeah.
Gurnshot could dazzle even the darkest night. Out here, you can barely see the horizon. It's a comforting reminder of home, if I'm honest. Just couldn't appreciate it from a swaying gauntlet runner.
Yeah, you feeling better now, buddy?
Yeah.
Yes, I ate a bit, and that helped. I almost envy Hulkenberg's ability to eat anything, anytime, anywhere. I've always been this weak, but the swing takes me back to times I'd sooner forget. If I lost my home, I was tossed between relatives, and each time it began with an agonizing journey on a rocking carriage.
Oh.
Suppose that's why I find my mind drifting to Halia. I often wonder how the people who survived are faring now.
Got
Oh
it.
boy, well, I'm gonna go see how Hulkenberg's doing, so you hang out there.
well met.
Yes.
What? I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk of it?
Oh, you know about recalling the past, play the future. You know the deal. Let's talk. Let's chat. Let's chit-chat.
chit-chat. Oh my god.
Edge. All right.
Stop.
Sorry, it's just there. You can't tell me that doesn't remind you of it.
A little of it.
And why the fuck is it there? Is that a goddamn paper to hold down the map?
It's,
All right.
Yeah, it's a paper. It's power we've awoken to. I've all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that?
It's cool.
It is cool.
Certainly.
I think it's cool.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look, per se.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, they're like the... In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. Why do I only get a horse? Why do none of you get a horse? It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We'd do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves.
Talked about some stuff, and my imagination is fucking out the wazoo. That should be enough to get us up.
Burns metabolism like
There we go.
crazy. Nice, we're inspired.
Let's go.
Imagination.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
Okay.
We still can't talk, though, apparently.
Yeah.
It's getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you.
Right,
So
right.
about our meal planning for the next week. No,
Well, it's easy. I just haven't cooked for you guys, so just live off of your metabolism. Oh,
Time
man.
marches on, and the age of a new king
draws nearer.
I'm well aware. Thank you so much. I would have had no idea what to do with myself, Mort. All right.
Oh
my gosh.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Oh no.
I hear. Yep.
Why is it so bumpy?
Poor guy.
Change in terrain, lad.
Just when he was used to the desert.
Uh-huh.
Suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Oh.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Whoa.
That doesn't seem good.
What the? Did we just crash? Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
What?
Are we being attacked? Oh boy.
Huh.
Are they fighting? They look like almost locked into each other right now. Oh boy.
Is rising.
Oh boy.
Sanctism will reign.
Oh boy.
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Godot, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
It doesn't seem like they were trying to land a fatal shot, just going to break the opponent's side's gauntlet runner.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
Oh my
I
god.
see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
The plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Well,
Interesting.
that is interesting.
I don't know if this actually has a thing that goes on. Because I don't want to help Gladel. He's gross. More like Gross Dell. But if it's for the prince, then it's for Prince.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
It's for the prince and it's her
The prince formerly known as Prince.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
At least our teammates agree.
Yeah.
Say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
Fair.
Ah,
It's
yeah.
a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
True.
There
He
should
can
be an
he'll owe us.
external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel.
I don't need your help.
Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now.
Stroll.
That Cornland woman. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. But don't I know?
Oops.
You would profane the sacred a second time.
Oh boy. Oh, way to go, guys.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Hey, we should run now. You know, those monks have boarded the deck. Oh.
Oh.
Looks like he knows the manager won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Oh, we're just fighting his ass
Yeah.
now. Okay, well, okay.
Peril.
Wow.
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than
Old
We
egg.
of the Crown Galaxy's monk army
Egg.
have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God.
The egg lives
your
on.
Petty ruses are beneath me.
His egginance.
Now you shall
Egginance.
know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Oh yeah.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren. Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
But I want to kill him.
Petrification magic.
But I want to kill him.
After me.
Petrification magic?
Huh?
Okay, he can only do his thing goes to all enemies right now at the way that he's
Not
set,
the
so I
right
can't
move.
do that.
No holding
But
back.
I can easily slice
I'll
you to
cut you down.
pieces.
Oh, they're strong.
Okay, I'll take that. That's fine.
When's the last time you saved?
I mean, it auto saves all the time in this
Okay.
game, so you don't have to worry about that too
Okay,
much.
good.
Not this.
I'm just hoping I have something that can
Let's go.
fucking fuck someone up. Because right now I am the healer instead of the mage, so.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't prepare for anything beforehand. I didn't know we were about to just fucking crunch down.
He resists.
Oh my god, and there's no way light's gonna fucking work. We're built so bad right now, but
Join with
I
me.
can't even use synthesis because it would take 2 turns.
Not this skill.
Hey, if you all can just like attack
that all?
attack Hulkenberg right now, that'd probably be for the
man.
best.
Heathens!
Puts on a cocky smile. Okay, that's your turn. All right. Defense fail. That's not what I want.
Only a flesh wound.
What could you hope to achieve? Come at me!
That's what he's not even fighting. He's just
Yeah.
being cocky. All right.
Are you prepared?
Okay. Let me I'll keep up with this for the moment. At this one especially.
I will usher
All
you
right.
to his side.
And I would like to
The next one's yours.
pass
Observe the
so that I can utilize a synthesis to hopefully take out the one that's almost dead,
Coordination is
right?
key.
Please? Please? Do it, guys.
With royal might.
Do it.
Smash him down.
Nice.
Oh, that's a weakness. Okay.
Holy shit.
I just got to keep that in mind for the next one, and we are good.
I'll cut
Yeah.
you down. Let's go.
Oh, that one has a different set.
Yeah.
But, okay. That'll actually...
Ow.
What could you hope to achieve?
Everything. Interesting. I mean, I can try and use ice on this one instead, the spear
True.
monk. Because his weakness is going to be different, obviously.
Weak.
Oh, let's go. You're not going to stand a chance to
Counting
this.
on you.
Nice.
It might stand a chance to this,
Yeah.
but it's fine. I can
It's
just pass
still
back to
damage.
us towards the end. I skipped that.
Miss.
Resistance is futile.
Oh, and that took all of our icons by that.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back.
Oh.
Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
What?
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Hang in
brothers.
there.
That wasn't that special.
Ow.
We're good.
Sanctism will reign.
We're okay.
We resisted that.
They've got your defenses down.
Here, resist
Go
that, so I'm
for it.
just going to do
Yeah.
this. And I'm gonna do one of these.
You hit their
Oh, you
Nice.
love to see it.
That's your opening, Captain.
Hey, you wanna, like, not miss this time?
As one.
You wanna not miss this time?
We'll team up.
He's a
Thank you.
spear monk, so he might resist piercing.
But this is still gonna be a heavy attack, so
Yeah. Oh, it's a
doesn't
crit.
matter when it's a crit any.
That could
You
probably. What?
little, he's hanging on by a fucking thread.
Not for long. Get him. Nice.
The faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
That is annoying.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
No.
And suddenly a cannonball comes out. Here, boom.
Now,
Uh,
are you prepared for the end?
what are we doing?
I think not, you rotter!
Yeah, let's go.
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
Oh no, go look.
There's nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Right. Have fun. Go fix it with the cohorts. Oh yeah.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
Fight me.
What do you want? Who's that? Oh.
Huh.
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something?
Yes.
I would have been fine without your meddling.
I wanted to help.
I just wanted to help you. A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Oh my god.
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Fuck off. Well, now you'll tell the people about my tales.
Surprised me
Yeah.
out there.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
You bested Godot.
Stop with the
Your
hand. What are you, a
Majesty.
goddamn fly?
You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Damn.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain.
Even she's freaking out.
Songstress?
Gay.
Wait, is she
Yo.
the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
He doesn't. He just.
Blasted all, I can't take it anymore.
Oh no. God.
Oh.
Oh.
Mentions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake.
Jesus.
Luis really shells out for his own.
Had me in the first half, not gonna lie.
Be serious. She is Juna,
Look at her.
the greatest singer, the dulcet diva. Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one starstruck.
I don't know her.
No one else wants to shake her hand?
Oh.
Well, then on behalf of the troop, I suppose it falls to me.
Whatever you want to do.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
She's mine.
Hey, up there!
Oh, wait. That's Luis's ship.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Airborne.
With its grabby hands.
Uh-huh.
He's actually finished it.
Is he landing? Ooh, this is about to be awkward.
Oh yeah, he is.
That thing's massive.
Jesus.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
That voice
I
does
could have
not
crushed
match that
church
face.
like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Partners. Pixel partners.
Man.
I mean, mostly, we're just trying to catch his eye, and I think we will catch his eye more saying we're a candidate because he'll be watching for us.
Yeah.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Yeah, no pressure. He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? To become king. Well, I definitely shouldn't pick the second one.
No. Choose our words wisely.
Like, obviously, to help save the prince, that's gonna raise way too many red flags.
Uh-huh.
I feel like to help you might also be like, that seems too, like, clingy, I guess is a way to put it. Like, we don't necessarily want to just out ourselves as being here for him. I feel like that is also... I'd say I just want to raise the eyeball to look at me without too much suspicion of what we're doing.
Yeah.
To become king. He might see us as an enemy.
Hey, I know you want to get this
Oh.
right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
I should be
So that's not right. We have to say to help him.
I guess I'll say to help you.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
Yep.
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhounds.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
He throws up in his mouth.
You know
Yeah.
what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
We've killed 3 humans, you know.
Yeah.
See you, loves.
Bye.
Don't
Love
think
you.
this changes anything. Come on, Hector.
Hector?
He's so butthurt.
Truly.
Don't think this changes anything.
It soars like a damn bird.
That's his
Right then.
focus.
Yeah.
We've gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
That's true.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
Right,
He
right.
wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heismane, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Aye, aye.
Whew. That could have gone
As
much
the
worse.
chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the gauntlet runner.
Yay!
Nice.
Another evening aboard the ship. Another night aboard the ship.
Oh, damn it, blast!
What's happening?
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Is the water not
Say we
working?
go check on him.
I thought I hooked up the water, but it appears just to be battery acid.
Oh god.
Hey, nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Uh-huh.
You seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. Absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart.
Good luck with that.
I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration.
The old spark.
A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Huh?
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, will you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet.
Sproglet!
That's a new one.
There was a old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are.
Daffy Duck?
That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning.
I think you were just struck by lightning.
That, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Camiro when we get to Martira.
Yeah.
This one's important.
Providing a spark.
Okay, so we gotta find treasure about. Oh, he may be able to tell us more about the relic once that he once showed Nearth. So, okay.
Nice.
We left Nearth, who dissolved into doom and gloom again and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Huh.
Time marches
I
on,
don't get to do anything.
and the
Okay.
age of the new king draws nearer.
Water's Day. What are we doing today? Today's the day. So arrive in Martira this evening then? Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that, the fairy girl. The fairy girl is right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Yeah. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Right. Fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Humans flying from the hills!
Oh, God.
Oh, hey.
I've been hoping you'd show up soon. I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
All fights have casualties.
Luis is a tyrant. He
Luis
is.
is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Her face.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes.
Aye.
Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
Oh yeah, she loves
You
food.
chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
You better.
Come, everyone. This way.
Everyone
Right.
needs a bath.
I bet that assistant is gonna like get the paper where the crier is talking about us helping Luis out on the field.
Is this?
He's gonna be the
some
end of
kind
us.
Smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant.
Oh.
It's Martira's culinary speciality.
Oh.
Cooked to
Oh.
a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all
Oh.
the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Ew.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Dungeon meshy. Okay.
Oh, she's eating
It's a
it.
unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine.
But we heard from Stroll, she'll eat anything.
You're
Uh-huh.
completely serious, aren't you?
Of course.
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
This really is like Dungeon Meshy.
Looks great.
Looks great.
You too.
Smile. Not you too.
He's like, no.
I'm all for it. I haven't had protein in a while because I refused to cook on the ship for you. Fish flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
Oh.
You fairly
It is
with
Dungeon
gusto,
Meshy.
young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's a little concerning.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
Jesus.
Do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn.
15 kids
We've
in
no
6
proof, but the
months?
pieces fit.
Yeah, that's 3 a month.
Seems to me that
God.
with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
It's a
Okay.
campground.
Sands Camp.
Oh,
Rival Gauntlet
small
Runner.
trouble.
Major Cannon Gauntlet Runner seems to be here. Interesting. So we can see where others are as we're traveling through as well.
Nice.
Do we have information on that, or just says Rival Gauntlet Runner?
Let's see here.
That's rival gauntlet runner.
I guess they were prepared for that
And
one there.
there's
All
the
right.
Let's see here.
That's giant sandworm's nest.
What the fuck are we doing here then?
Let's see.
That's Sans camp.
Oh my god, I'm breaking everything.
Let's see. This place. Let's see here.
That one makes sense though.
That's Blade Corridor.
Let's see.
Yeah, man.
It's just he's just
Okay,
saying
now I'm just
what
trying
they
to break
are.
everything. All right, I'll get out of here
Now
then.
that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
Eating
We've
the
been chasing
worms.
Any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save this town together.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Pokemon's like, yes!
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
This is the pride of the town.
Oh.
A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails.
Ah.
You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Does it?
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those words. Now, please, dig in.
Oh, the sound.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
The green lines
You
coming
must
off
have
of it
gotten
scares
used to
me.
eating Everything you had to out in the wild, eh?
Oh my.
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here, con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
Shut your mouth, you
Naysayer.
fiend.
It's been a while.
It's been forever since I had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're going to meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay?
Okay. Ooh, are you a salesman of yes
An
of information? Oh, then the guy just I just want to buy things
Yeah.
from you, okay? I don't need to hear your story, your backstory. Oh, you don't want to give me anything?
We'll try again.
Well, no, he's done. So
Oh.
I guess maybe tomorrow when we have free time, he'll want to. But hold on, because
It
she's
says
in
the
the way right
information you
now.
need. I'm your man.
Get away with your speech bubble. Maybe I can click you again, please.
Oh, her speech bubble.
But also his.
Yeah.
Well, no, because he's just broke. Well, you know
Oh,
what?
yeah, okay.
We are gonna go ahead and visit around this new town and rest up for tomorrow. Next time.
Oh boy, they went all out with the animation here in this game.
Yeah, they did.
We've had so many animated cutscenes now.
Yeah, it's been great. This has
like
been wonderful.
I know, I love it.